I'm going to start off with, hold on, I'm going to pull you out real quick. You guys, welcome to Friday's final draw, Unbanded. So I just want to give a shout out to Arturo Fuente, obviously. Everybody knows we love them. And then also Cigar Talk Rob, who made this beautiful background for me. So if you guys can see that, I don't know if you can tell, but it has my name and my Instagram. That means that you guys can actually follow me right there. You see that? You see that? That is the Instagram. There you go. Go do that. Follow me there. Not now, but later. So also Open Sex Society. Shout out to Manny and Idiate and his people that work for him so fabulously. And ST DuPont. We love them as well. So you guys, we're gonna have a fabulous night. This is unfortunately I did not have the guest that I had planned to have on here, although we still love him. So it is just going to be me and Chevalier, which I am excited to bring in, just shooting the chit because there's a lot going on these days that there's a lot to talk about. I mean, right? I think so.
What's up? How y'all doing? Happy Fuente Friday, everybody.
Yes. Ooh,
Hey,
what are you
Mel.
smoking?
I am
Hey,
smoking.
Chevalier.
I'm supposed to be unbanded, but I'm smoking. I do my boutique cigars some nights, and I'm
Oh,
smoking a
I think that's a
definition cigar tonight.
I think that's a great intro actually into a good conversation. Speaking of the boutique cigar, speaking of
Yeah.
boutique cigars, I just came from the boutique festival and cigar festival, and it was fabulous. Oh my God, it was so much fun. I can't tell you the difference between that and actually going to PCA or some of these other huge festivals. It was so
hmm
different, so unique, and yet so awesome. I mean, everybody should definitely get there next year. But did you hear anything? Did you see some posts or
I
anything about it?
did. I did. I
Yeah.
saw quite a few posts. I saw some of the ones you did. I saw some that Edith did from Ancestry Cigars. I saw a bunch of stuff just based on Martinsville and that it was happening
Yeah.
down there. You know, I'm from Indiana originally. I'm from Gary, which is up by Chicago. And so, I think that was the first of anything of its kind in Indiana. I think this is the second year for the Boutique Cigar Festival, right? Or was this the
Yeah,
first?
absolutely. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So from what I know, this was like the really the only thing of its kind really going on in Indiana. So I heard good things, and I saw a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of posts, and I saw a lot of faces in there that I didn't expect to see. But I heard good things, man. So what was your favorite part of it? I mean, you were all over the place, buddy.
Right? So I'm getting some terrible feedback, unfortunately. I'm not really
Are
sure
you?
what's happening.
What
Yeah,
about now?
I'm
Is that
sorry.
better?
It sounds like it might be the connection, but we're gonna work with this here, okay? So sorry,
Okay.
guys. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay tuned. But okay, so the Boutique Cigar Festival was fabulous. I really had a great time. Um, I'll tell you what my favorite part was really spending a lot of time and intimate time with these boutique cigar owners, manufacturers, but also the owners of this property where they actually had the festival. I think the property where you're actually going to choose the festival and where you're going to, host these events is a big deal.
Right.
Obviously, you know, um, Las Vegas is a huge deal. That really does give us a lot of fun times, opportunity. We can gamble, we can go to a lot of great restaurants. It's, obviously people are drinking, you're having a great time there. So even though you're having to work and you're having to do all of these festivals, it's still a lot of fun outside of that. And we get to kind of, uh, I guess, uh, communicate or just have a lot of fun with each other while we're in these amazing places. So this property is in Martinsville, Indiana, like you said, and it's actually a winery, a distillery, and a brewery. And guess what?
Wow.
There is right, and there's also now an eatery there. So we were able to eat, drink, and
Be
smoke
merry.
cigars. I wanted to say slay. Like we can eat, drink, and slay. It was so much fun.
That's your
It
inner
was so
Viking
much
coming
fun.
out.
Right,
your,
exactly.
your inner
I
Viking
might
coming out of you. Cigar
that or I
Viking.
watched too many reels. I don't know. But
Hey
it was
man, you
fat.
You're doing a lot
Yep.
of reels. I'm really impressed with some of those reels you've been doing. The ones at the Boutique Cigar Festival were amazing. It looked like you got a
Yeah.
lot of one-on-one time with a lot of different people up there. What was some of your favorite interactions up there?
Well, I think my favorite, I'm sorry to have to say this, but I think my favorite interaction was definitely the boating. So on the third day, actually, this was after the festival, and this is not part of the festival, but really, they have a committee. So they have a committee and they have a board that they do this festival, that really runs this festival. They work so hard. They actually met for every week for, I mean, from the day that it ended last year until, so pretty much a year, 52 weeks, they met to be able to make sure that they made this festival amazing. So that was awesome. And at the end of this festival on Sunday, they had us come to this breakfast club. It was in this HOA area where they don't even want us to talk about it. So I couldn't even tell you the name of the area, but it's like a neighborhood that sits on a lake and they pay their HOAs. And so they even have a club that has a pool that has, the marina and this and that. And so it's just like, wow, this is so cool. And Josh he actually is the one who runs the, I guess, distillery. I believe he does the distillery, but because there's three different companies that actually own this property. But Josh Dowler, he was the one who took us out on a boat ride. That was so much fun. And then, of course, he fed us breakfast that morning, and we just got to kind of hang out and, look back on the whole festival. And they were all proud of themselves. I don't really want to take much credit because they definitely did a lot more work than I did. I was just the promoter and, oh, and then I'll tell you this other thing that really made me excited was that at one point, I did a live. I did a live that first morning. Was it the Saturday? I think it was Saturday morning. I did a live. And while I was on the live, there was a guy that caught my live that morning. And he just happened to be in the area. And then he shows up. And he's
Oh
like, I just
wow.
happened to, right? I was like, wow, that's so cool. I love that interaction. Because most of the people that I communicate to are traveling, and they've planned it and they've told me that they're going to be there and this and that. But it was just the fact that I was able to reach out right then and there that morning. And this guy's like, I just came because of, I saw your live this morning. And so I didn't even know
Wow.
that there was, cigar festivals this close to me. And I was like, amazing. So I
That
took a
means you
picture
got
with
some
him.
far reach. You got some reach, buddy, if you're reaching people around Martinsville, Indiana. I mean, that's on down there, for a
Right.
guy from the northwestern part of the state, that's on down there for you to. So that's pretty good. That's
It
impressive.
was awesome. It was really cool. And then of course his name was Roger, which there's a long story behind the whole Roger thing. And now it's an inside joke and everybody from the festival actually got my joke. But the next morning they're like, "Oh, we're going to use that joke later." And I'm like, "Did I tell a joke? What joke did I tell?" I was like, "Oh my god." But the Roger joke said, yeah, so pretty much it's amazing. But you know what? While I got a second and I'm thinking about it, I want to say hi to all these amazing people that are watching us. So you guys, oh my God, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you all. We got Tony in the house. Nathaniel wants to say what's up for both of you, to both of us.
What's going on, Nathaniel?
Yeah, and you got Tim Schaefer, Michael Braden. I call him Boca Mike, actually. We know
Boca
that.
Mike.
No, but Boca Mike, Boca Mike. That's what I always call him. I don't know if he has, I'm thank God that I know him well enough to know his last name because otherwise I'd be like, who? But it's Mike. It's Boca Mike.
His
No,
last
that
name is
guy.
Mike. First name Boca, last name Mike.
I know he might kill me because he might actually. Nobody knows that he. Okay, you guys don't know where he lives. Okay. Okay, and then my girl Natasha. Okay, she is fabulous. He goes, I am Boca Mike. Yes, you're Boca Mike. You're Boca Mike. And then we got Jose in the house. What's up? Howdy from
What's up,
Texas. Hey,
Jose?
hey.
Hey,
Look
how's
at
it going?
that.
Texas,
Texas.
Texas in the house.
Yeah.
Dallas right here.
Totally representing. So I love it. This is fabulous. So yeah, so we had an excellent time this past weekend. If you guys get the chance, I'm telling you, this is definitely one festival that is super unique. It's the Boutique Cigar Festival. It was this past weekend, and it was just something very intimate, very amazing, just something so unique, really. It's like no other festival that I've been to because it was just so down to earth, I think I want to say. And of course, I got, and actually, it benefited me because it was so much easier. I talked to a lot of obviously sponsors and other companies and manufacturers I try to make connections with. And this was just, I really got to know the Boveda guys. Boveda.
Oh wow.
Boveda. Yeah, Nate and one other great salesman that was with him. Uh, they were just Mike, I believe his name is Nate and Mike, but they were fantastic, and it was really cool to really get to know them on a different level other than being in Vegas because Vegas can be so like so much
Busy.
going on. Yeah,
Yeah,
busy.
yeah.
And really, I believe that the PCA that's in Vegas, I think that the PCA is probably one of the biggest opportunities for these salespeople. So they're oftentimes really spending a lot of time with the retailers, and
Right.
obviously there are no consumers there because it's more for retailers and media and other people. So it's definitely, this is something that's meant for the consumers. And the VIP dinner, that was, I think it was $200 a ticket, they got way more cigars than
Oh
they spent
wow.
in. Yeah, so they got a whole bag of cigars, there was ashtrays in there was lighters and cutters, and oh my goodness. So I'll tell you a unique thing that I found was what was it called? The Cigar Medic. Have you ever heard of Cigar Medic?
I have. I
Right?
have.
So Cigar Medic actually had this new cutter, and it's almost like a melon ball cutter. Does that make sense? So
Really?
yeah, so it's a ball, and then of course it has a sharp, a cut to it. And it really just, instead of doing almost like, which I did here, I did a punch here. So instead of having just a punch, straight cut off the top, a small circle that cuts off the top, this thing actually digs a little hole inside of it. So it's actually like
Oh
cutting a melon
wow.
ball,
Oh
right? Like
yeah.
it was amazing. I really enjoyed that. And then, of course, I got to meet Dr. Garrow, who makes Garrow cigars. He was
Hmm.
fascinating. I mean, these guys are just, they're really something special. So it was a really, really good time. I can't,
That sounds
I,
pretty good. That sounds like you stayed pretty busy. I got a question. So at most of the cigar events, the weeks that they have, because let's face it, there's a lot of different Texas, or not Texas, but cigar weeks going on nationwide now.
yeah,
In the spring and summer, I mean, it just erupts, and you got something almost every other week. There's an event, and so I've attended a few, and I'm always interested to see what the experiences are. So, they'll have. There's one that I went to that had they had cigars, hookah, and wine. Or you may have one that does a dinner pairing with a particular cigar. So, did they have anything like that in particular, like a certain theme tonight or anything going on? Was there anything like that going on?
well, there wasn't necessarily a theme other than the Boutique Cigar Association hosting the Boutique Cigar Festival, which
Hmm.
is a big deal in itself, really. And this
Right,
is just a
right.
second. This is only the second annual festival, so I'm sure there could be way more. But I'll tell you what there was. There was a bottle of bourbon that was a single barrel bottle that was
Hmm.
actually bottled and labeled specifically for the Boutique Cigar Festival. So
Oh
I do have
wow.
a bottle. Yes, I grabbed a bottle before I left. I have not opened it, but I did get to try it while I was there. There was a couple of people there that were um, that had bottles open and they were sharing it. I'll ATL cigar Atlanta, or is it yeah,
Yes,
ATL
ATL
cigars.
Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah. ATL Cigars, Peter, he had a bottle. He let me try it. I think I got on a live when I tried it, and it was really tasty. That was at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's a
Oh
pretty good
wow.
bottle of bourbon if you can drink it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can drink bourbon any time of the day or night.
Really? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
yes. I love bourbon. I slap a straw in the bottle and drink that stuff, walking around like it's a Dr. Pepper or something. I love it.
You're so Texan, I feel like.
You know what? A Texan from Indiana, but I just love. I've been here for 30 years. I love it here now. This is home.
Right?
I'm turning
Yeah.
into a Texan, and I still don't own any cowboy boots. Not a pair.
That's because you're not from. That's because you're not from Nashville. Sorry, you gotta be. You know, when you,
You got to be
if
from
you lived it,
Nashville.
yeah. If you were, I'm gonna forgive you because you know it's Nashville. It really is like known for their cowboy boots. I'm just kidding.
All right. Well, I tell you what, then it seems like we need to go do a show in Nashville somewhere. And I've been to Nashville. I've been to the Grand
Yeah,
Ole Opry. I've been there. I've been there. But we need to do a show up there, and then I'll go buy some boots, man. You can take me, and I'll go get a pair of boots, and we'll both get some boots, and then
yeah.
we'll do a Nashville style, boot kicking, jean wearing. I'm not wearing those tight Wranglers though, but I'll
Well,
do
you
some
know what?
skinny jeans.
You know, skinny jeans. Well, you know what they say. Okay, so what they really call them are since we're
Yeah,
shooting the chit on this night. It's
chick
called.
kickers,
Yeah, there you go.
chick kickers. They're chick kickers.
Exactly, chick kickers. You know you got to wear your chick kickers out some nights because I mean that's what you're walking through sometimes. You gotta,
Yeah, yeah.
you
See, I'm
gotta get
not,
through
I'm
the
not a
chit.
country boy at all.
Oh, it's great.
I'm not a country boy at all. But I got a little country in me somewhere deep down inside. Just got to be brought out, I guess. I've been cow
Right.
tipping before.
I think so too. No.
I've done some
Oh
cow
my
tipping.
God! No, I've never done that. That's
Man, I've
so
done it.
rude. Why would you do that? The poor
I didn't
cows.
know it seemed fun at the time. Except when they get
I
up and
didn't know.
start chasing you. When they get up, you get the mad one. That's what
Oh my God. Well, yeah, make sure that they're not being bred and you're not going to get the bull that's in the middle of the herd of females.
been there, done
Cuz you know
that. Yeah, the bull comes out of nowhere. All you feel is that thunder on the ground when he's coming. You got to get back to the fence real fast.
oh my God. No. Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's Indiana life. That's Indiana life. Sometimes you don't have anything to do.
You
You
know,
get some crazy friends.
Speaking of Indiana, that was definitely a small town that we were in. That was a little I mean, it wasn't even Nashville, small town. I'm talking we were looking for the Walgreens and we actually so OM Cigars calls me, Oswald and his wife, beautiful wife, Jade. They call me up and they're like, "Are you in? Are you at the hotel?" And I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "I just got here." And he says, "Well, would you like to go to the grocery store?" I was like, "Of course, that'd be great. I could pick up a few things before our whole trip starts. I just got in town." So he says, "Okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. So come downstairs." So I'm getting in the car with him, and apparently I guess his phone had died, and so he says, "I'm not really sure where I'm going, so we're just gonna like head this way." I'm like, "Okay." So then we head this way, and there's another guy that's coming driving the car, and he waves him down. I'm like, "This is so country." So he waves him down, and he says, "Hey, do you know where the Walgreens is?" The guy says, "Go yonder over here, about 2 miles that way. Get there this way, this way."
Oh
We're
yeah.
both very confused at that point. He just says, "You know what? No worries. Just follow me. I'm going past the Walgreens right now." So he
Oh my
goes
goodness.
past the Walgreens. He comes
How many
past the
how many
Walgreens,
country roads did y'all turn down with not one street light on it?
right? Not very many, but it was pretty much, there's only one road. So it was only
Yeah.
one.
It's beautiful down there. I've been down there a couple of times in life, and it's beautiful down there. It's just rural.
Yeah, I bet. So, yeah,
Nathaniel Bullock
exactly.
says, Chevalier, you got to get some cowboy boots. Yeah,
I
man, you're
know.
right about that. You're right about that.
He
I'm gonna
says
make it
she
happen.
sold
I'm gonna
them
give
at
me
a
some chick
garage
kickers.
sale.
I'm gonna give you
Chick
some chick
kickers.
kickers. Chick kickers. That's
Exactly. Chick
that's what I'm
kickers.
getting.
That's fantastic. So
So I
yeah,
got a
it was a
question.
lot of fun and just a unique area.
Good, good.
Go
I'm
ahead.
glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm proud of you. You've been all over the place, and I've been sitting still
Did we lose you?
lately. But after this month, I'm back out there again. I'm moving around again. I've been taking some time to spend some time at home and smoke on my patio, and just be present in the home because I got
Mm-hmm.
5 kids and they miss me every now and then. But September 1st, the grind begins again, and I'm back out. And I do on Instagram. Ray and I out of Houston do the lounge every Tuesday night at 7. And so we just, we have the Smoke Sipping Fellowship, and we did a deal this week where we dedicated a show to the famous cigar rock star. And oh man, he cracked some jokes on us. So we start the first hour of the show was dedicated to him. We dressed like him. We played Prince music. We came out and quoted some of his posts on Instagram. It was hilarious. The everyone loved it. It was a great show. I think I sent you the video tonight. I think I tried to send it to you in your Instagram messenger. So when we get off, you got to check it out.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of
I,
Instagram messages, I didn't realize this. I have gone through my Instagram messages over and over and over again, trying to get them all, you know, responded to. I go
mhm.
in to my Instagram, I guess it was like hidden messages. Comes to find out there's about 20,000 hidden messages from 2 years ago
Oh
that are
wow.
in there, and they did not show up until yesterday.
Well, if
I
they don't follow you and they're restricted or they don't follow you, I have them. I clean them out like once a week, but I'll get
but
about 200
they
in
were
there a week.
they were never there until yesterday. I
Oh
was
wow.
flabbergasted. Can I say flabbergasted? I think that's
Yeah, you can say that.
flabbergasted.
You can say
Flabbergasted.
flabbergasted. Yeah,
Yeah,
flabbergasted.
sorry. There goes my nerdy side. Okay, sorry guys. I know a couple of words that are bigger than my name. But yeah, it was it was incredible. And so I had to actually respond to these people, but then at the same time I'm so sorry that I didn't get this 2 years ago. There are so many opportunities in there that I missed out on.
Oh
I want to
wow.
I know I want to kick Instagram in the face. I'm like, are you serious? How did you guys not show me this before? It was insane. So yeah, post reels. You'll get to see a lot more messages again.
Yeah, I posted that one with Cigar Rockstar, and I do the ones from, some of the Chevalier Life stuff. I do a lot of that, and
Yeah.
I get quite a bit of feedback. My inbox is hot. It's flaming hot. It's so hot. Sometimes I'm scared to
That's
go in
great
there.
though.
You married father of
Flaming.
five. Some of that stuff you don't want to see. Well, you want to see it, but you're not supposed to.
Now that's true.
And
You gotta
yeah, you want to see it, but you're not supposed to see it.
you gotta weed that out.
Yeah, yeah, it's hard to weed it out. The
Definitely
first
have
35 messages might be just like that, and then there'll be one that says, "Love your content. Would you like to come on our podcast and talk about your journey?" And then there'll be 45
right.
more. Oh, you're so sexy. I love your shirt. There'll be that kind of stuff on there. I'm not used to that yet. I
Did
haven't
I
gotten used to that.
did I see you getting a haircut? Is that what you were getting
No,
the fade going on?
I
There
was
were
getting my beard. I got my beard trimmed, and then they were coloring it because I was about to do a photo shoot for that video that accompanied that, and the guy was putting something on my beard that like made it darker, and I was like, I like
ooh,
my gray. He was like, no, no, it's gonna look great. And I was like fighting for like 30 minutes because I didn't want them to do that. I was like, man, I love my gray. And so he put this stuff on there and like darkened it, but it looked great. It was a pretty cool little video that they put together. And I like the jazz music, so they threw some jazz on there, and it was a
sometimes
Chevalier Life vibe.
sometimes we just gotta go with it, and it's just one of those things where try something new. I guess I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. It was one of those life changing moments. A new experience for me because I'm really not a very stylish guy. I like to say yeah, again a
What?
married
Are you
dad of
kidding me?
five. I'm not
Oh
a
my
stylish. I
gosh.
don't think I'm a stylish guy, but
You
you know,
literally are very stylish. Are you kidding me?
man, well.
Chevalier.
You're rubbing off on me. That's what it is. It's the Melody Cisco. The little Cisco kid is rubbing off on me a little bit, and I
Sometimes they
decided I
call that
want to be cool.
sometimes they call that the Mel effect. I don't know if that's a real thing, but
Is that what
I've
that
heard about it.
is? I
That's what that
felt
is,
it.
the Mel effect.
I think that was that unfamiliar feeling I felt when we were at Wild Cigars in Burleson, Texas that time. I felt something coming over me, and I felt really cool, and I wanted to have a cool drink. I don't know what that was.
Right? Well, I'll tell you another cool thing about the Boutique Cigar Festival, real quick,
Hmm.
is that Karen Mellon and her husband, Byron Mellon, also showed up all the way from Oklahoma. And that was
Oh wow!
awesome. right? I mean, it's so cool to be able to have some real awesome friends that you meet on the internet that really support you and show their love for you. And it's just, they are a super awesome couple. She is amazing. It's great to have really good girlfriends out there, you know, in the world. And so it was just one of those moments where I was just super grateful to have people there that I know and they know what I do and they support you, and they also were able to help me. They were feeding me, and I love anybody who tries to feed me. I love food.
You eat?
While
Do
I'm
you
running
eat?
around crazy, like, so.
I didn't think you ate much,
I do
man. Because
eat.
where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go?
It goes somewhere. Trust me, it's there. But
So
I got
what
back
was
doing
your
my
favorite
yoga.
part about your experience down there? What was your favorite part about your experience? What was the best thing? If you had to sum it all up, if you had to just look at one thing that you'll never forget about the Boutique Cigar Festival, what was it?
I think it was probably putting on the robe. So there is this amazing tailor that is also part of the Boutique Cigar Committee. And wait 1 second, I'm gonna interrupt this little broadcast just to make sure that I got to give a shout out to Rob Jones.
I saw
Rob,
Rob. What's going on, Rob?
yeah, he actually made this background, as I said a little bit earlier, but just in case you didn't hear me, shout out to him. I love the background,
Shout
it's
out, Rob. It's
fabulous.
amazing, brother. It's amazing.
He's awesome. So, yeah, so I loved actually. So, his name is Alan Rouleau from Boston. He is a tailor and he makes these smoking jackets with these amazing fabrics. He's been in the business for about 35 years, I believe. And
Hmm.
he just does an incredible job. And so, he actually let me put on a smoking jacket and run
I
around
saw
like a
that.
hoodlum, right?
I
So,
saw
if
that
you can
picture
imagine,
that you posted. I saw it.
you know, I love running around, and I had the hat backwards, and I had these
I saw
sunglasses.
that.
Oh, Apostate cigars were there.
Hmm.
Apostate cigars. I was impressed. I have to say, really, really
Apostate.
impressed with their Apostate.
I haven't tried their cigars at all. I've seen them, but I haven't tried their cigars. I
Yeah,
gotta
well,
check them out.
they're really good, and they're also Dominican. You know what was funny? What I kind of put together was that a lot of the boutique cigar manufacturers are Dominican Republic. So of course
Hmm.
I got a big heart for Dominican Republic cigars and Dominican
Imagine that.
tobacco. I know,
Imagine
right?
that. I do too, especially on Fuente Friday.
Right? And so I was
Especially on
really
Fuente Friday.
impressed. We sat there. We got to go to this one lounge that is actually in Martinsville, Indiana, and it's right on the square. So this little town reminded me of my hometown, actually, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It was a square, and then you just walked around. We went to dinner, and then we walked around to the walked pretty much like walked, just around the center of the square. I guess that's like town hall, and you walk
Hmm.
around there, and boom, you're at the cigar lounge, and it was really, really cool. And the people that own it are also really amazing. And they were just looking for, it was really cool just to go in there and actually, they're new. And so these guys, manufacturers, really know a lot about how to sell the cigars. I mean, you've got people, for instance, Nick Perdomo, who actually they go into these cigar lounges and they'll make all the faces. They'll put all the faces,
Oh
everything that you
wow.
need, yeah, to make your cigar sell or their cigar sell, but either way, if you're selling cigars, that's the cigars that you want, correct? So
Right.
it was great to watch these guys really go in there and talk to these owners of these cigar lounges and watch them how they work. Alan, actually from Family by Loyalty, was also there. That was fun. Oh my gosh, here's the other funny part is that
Very cool
there's
guy.
very cool guy,
Very
exactly,
cool guy. Yeah, I've talked to him before a couple of times. Very nice guy, Alan is.
right? So we actually went there, and oh, the other part was is that everybody bought out the hotel. So if you think about it, you're at this one hotel with all of your colleagues. Okay, so if you do a walk of shame, we all know about it.
Oh wow. Was there a walk? Was there a couple walks of shame going on there?
I don't know, but that was my thought process. I was like, okay, you couldn't get away with anything in this hotel because everybody knows. I just kept thinking that, okay, the guy next to me, I could hear him coughing or, blowing your nose, and you're like, all right, so I wonder who that is in the industry. But I couldn't pick him out because I didn't really watch that closely. But yeah, it's just funny that you're so at the end of the night, whenever we all got done with dinner, done with the festival at that moment, everybody is sitting out back of the hotel. So it was a huge, I'd say 25 to 30 people all sitting out back of the hotel, smoking cigars. We're sharing bourbon. We're, talking and having a good time. It was just incredible and so intimate. It's just one of those things where
Wow.
you don't get to do that with everybody. So it was really
Hmm.
cool. All right, I will DM you later. I don't know, should I
I,
be sliding into your DMs, Peter? Your pickup line is kind of a little old, but I like it.
what's up, Peter? I saw him in the comments yelling at us a little earlier. He
Right.
jumped in there and said hello. It's funny, I've been on here. I don't know how many episodes of the show I've done with you now, but I'll see some of these names and I'll go back and I'll look at my Instagram and I see him in my Instagram. And when I do, I'm like, why do I know this guy? Like, why do I know this name? So for those of you that have started, following Chevalier, like, thank you guys so much. And thank you so much for welcoming me for Forte Fridays with Melanie Cisco. She's my buddy, and I love being here. So I needed to throw that out there. I needed to throw that
Look,
out there.
he couldn't help himself. He had to say it again. He's like, "Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see." I fell for it for about 2 years. I'm not even
that's
gonna
pretty.
lie. I'm
That's
not.
pretty smooth. That's pretty. You know, only 10 I see.
I don't know.
It-
I told him that my dad wanted to just joke back.
Is he an old guy like me?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think you're not old, so I don't think that that's a fair question. So we're
Why
just
is
gonna
my
go
Why
there
is
now.
my phone ringing? Like all, I got my deal set up on my phone, and my phone started ringing a second ago. I don't know
Oh
if you can hear
no.
that. Yeah, you could tell. I forgot to hit the do not disturb button.
Wow, you have that? I want
Yeah,
to figure
yeah.
out how to
The
add that.
iPhone, man. The iPhone's got everything. We're not gonna give a shameless plug for the iPhone or anything, but it does have a do not disturb thing on it.
Oh man, John Clevo. He says he's old. Do you know him? Does he know you?
I am
What?
old. I think
You're not old.
I'm
Well, if you're
55,
old,
Mel.
you look really good for being old. Okay, we're gonna say
Thank
that.
you,
But that
buddy.
is not
You
old.
know what? Thank you.
And John
Thank
says,
you.
I know because I'm old. He said, so he's jealous.
Us
He's
old guys
jealous.
know each other. Us old guys know each other. We know each other when we see each other. There's something that we do. We got these little ticks that we do, that other, old guys recognize each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me some things that you recognize about other old people.
That's a
Let's
G
see
code.
those.
They
Let
call
me
that a
see.
G code violation. You can't give up the secrets of old guy life to a young woman because then you'll be able to pick that out. And when these old guys are trying to talk to you, then they don't want you to necessarily know that they're old. So if I tell you that, then that's you're gonna get me banned off of social media. There'll be old guys protesting. Chevalier's giving up the secrets, so we don't want to.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Since
yeah,
you're
yeah.
old.
Hey guys, I'm not gonna let Bell Sweet talk me out of our trade secrets. So don't worry, Chevalier's got you back.
Trade secrets. Oh my lord.
It's trade secrets,
Man,
man. Even though I'm off the market now, there's still certain trade secrets that you can't divulge. Some guys go tell their wives everything, and their wives tell all their girlfriends. I'm not one of them.
right?
I'm a man till I die. I'm keeping all the secrets. I know where the
It's like
bodies
a
are buried.
oh, he says, let's see, it's not the age, it's the mileage. Now that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a
But
good
this,
one. That's a good one.
John says, it's like a Jedi knows another Jedi who just knows.
I see
I know, now you know.
that. That's right. That's right, John. That's exactly it. Jedi to Jedi. One Jedi to another Jedi. I'm keeping the secrets, buddy. I'm keeping the
Oh
secrets.
my goodness, you guys are hilarious. He even
Oh
said it's a
man,
look. Look, he says it's a look.
it's a look. It's a look. It's not a smile. It's a quick second and a half where you glance at each other and and
Oh my
everybody gets
goodness.
cool to keep moving. You keep it
That
moving. You just
reminds
give them the
me, you know
nod.
what that makes me think of is, the guys that are on the motorcycles and you see another guy on a motorcycle.
Oh
It's like,
yeah, you give them the
and
look.
then a
You give
guy
them the
with a big
nod.
truck. Yeah, and a guy with a big truck sees another guy with a big truck and he's
Yeah,
like you're not waving hi to anybody else, but you wave hi to that guy with
exactly.
the big truck.
Oh yeah, I'm a motorcycle guy. I rode Hayabusas for years. I used to build custom motorcycles. I built custom
Wow.
sport bikes for years. And that's funny that you say that because when I ride, you'll be on one side of the freeway and somebody's on the other, and I'm doing 120 miles an hour, and I see the bike coming, and the guy gets his left hand off of the handlebars and just gives you little two fingers, or they just give you a quick nod. And how you see that at 100 miles an hour, I don't know, but it happens. So
All right.
it's man shit, man
We're not
shit,
allowed to be 100
man
miles an
shit.
hour, so we're gonna man shit.
It's man shit.
I love it.
Hey, how's
That's
Carlito doing?
Oh, Carlito is fantastic. Speaking of Carlito, and I believe I saw a post today with Carlito and Jeremiah Marifel,
I
which
did.
reminds yeah, which reminds me that this coming up Sunday is actually going to be an excellent show on the Professor Show.
Professor Show.
If you guys don't know, go to www.facebook.com/The Professor Show or just Google The Professor Show cigars. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. You can find us on YouTube as well, which is tinyurl.com/The Professor Show. But this weekend, it's every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this weekend is going to be Hinke Kellner, which he
Ooh,
is used to be part of the Davidoff. They used to be
right.
part of Davidoff, and his family has a long line of experience in cigars, obviously. And Klaus Kellner is another favorite of mine, so I believe that's his son. But it's going to be an interesting, very interesting show. So you guys definitely tune in for that. It's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got to come up with some really good questions, but I think that
Yeah,
it's going to be a lot
yeah.
of fun. But that is one
I've
show that
actually got
I'm
a free Sunday,
totally
so I'm watching this Sunday. Sunday is usually my family day where I don't do anything but, make a post or two and sit out here on the patio and watch television with the boys. But this
yeah.
weekend, because everybody is going their own direction, and so this weekend I will be
Oh,
watching the Professor Show. I'm gonna have some questions ready, and I'll be out there. They'll be like, "Who's this guy Chevalier?" You know,
oh no, wait.
they
Carlito totally knows who you are. He'll be
I
like,
know. Well, he knows. He'll message me sometime. Be like, if you get a chance, man, go in there and get some good questions together. I can never watch, but I'll be watching this Sunday. I'll be in there this Sunday.
exactly. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, definitely give us a shout out in the comments, and I will definitely give you a shout out back. I'll be
Right
appreciate you,
on, right
Chevelle.
on,
Yeah.
right on, right on, right on. Hey, look, when you coming back
Mhm.
my way? When you coming back to Texas? I need you to make a special trip so we can do something. We got to get
Yeah.
out. We got to do a special for Wente Friday. We got to plan it. We got to do it live in somebody's studio. We got to bring a couple guests in there. We got to
Yeah.
sample a
That
couple
sounds. Oh my
whiskeys.
God. Yes, with Wild Cigar Bar actually would be
We got to go back to Wild
fantastic.
Cigar Bar. If not, we're going to come do
Yes.
it on my patio. And
Oh
we can
snap.
do it
I
out
like
here on
that
the
too.
patio. We might have to come do it on the patio and have some guests come through, and I'll
Man, that's a great
have
idea.
somebody making drinks for us on camera, and we'll have a great live conversation.
Yeah.
We gotta do it again.
So I am waiting on a couple of things at the moment. So next week I'll have a lot more concrete plans laid out. So I would love to come actually maybe the beginning of September or the end of September or beginning of October. I know the mid September I'm hoping to be um, at Dortmund and possibly Paris would be really amazing, but we'll see how that works out. But
Oh
until I get
wow!
those, yeah, that's definitely my priorities is to get there. But first, once I get those figured out next week, I will definitely let you know, and I'll definitely plan it. Because I love Texas. It was a lot of fun. There's so many people there, so many different lounges that are amazing,
Oh
and
yeah,
just full of opportunities. You guys have, although I didn't like the traffic and it takes a long time to get everywhere, but still, I
that's
like to be
true.
anywhere, everywhere. anywhere
Well, I'll
ever.
tell you what, I visited a lounge with Cynthia Valentine from Puerto
Oh, I
Rico.
love, yes,
So I was
yes.
with Cynthia the other night. I'm actually going to see her tomorrow as well, but I was with her the other night. We went to one of the newer lounges in one of the northern suburban communities, maybe about 40 miles north of Dallas. It's called The Good Cigar. It's owned by Al Roman. Uh,
Ooh,
amazing lounge, not particularly huge. It's probably a third of the size of Wild Cigars to give you some context.
well,
But let me
Wild
tell you,
Cigar is pretty big.
that's pretty big. But
Yeah.
it's about a third of that size. It's in a shopping center in Little Elm, Texas, which is out by, for those that are familiar with Dallas, it's in the Frisco area. And
Ooh,
I went out there night before last, my wife and I, and we met her. We've been talking, and she said, when I come to the U.S., I want to hang out with you. And so I went out there. And let me tell you something. She's a beautiful person, amazing person, first of all. I had so much fun meeting her, talking with
yeah.
her, talking cigars, talking life, just laughing. The Sister of the Leaf Global Movement, it was an event sponsored by them, and they were all there. Some of the ladies were there, and from what I'm seeing, they're moving around. They're doing something every weekend, every other weekend in different places. So she's flying. While she was here, she left, went to Atlanta, came back Thursday, met with us, and then she's around today. But that lounge was amazing. So if you're in North Texas or you get a chance to come to North Texas, check out the Good Cigar Bar. It's a
Good cigar bar. I love that
uh-huh.
name. It's so
It's
cute.
a
Like,
beautiful place. I posted pictures on my Instagram, Chevalier Life. I'm gonna post some more on our Facebook tomorrow. The gentleman again is Al Roman, interesting individual. I mean, he has some stories to tell, and his lounge is such a cool vibe. He has a great
nice.
selection of cigars. I tried the Karen Berger uh, cigar, one of her cigars
Yeah. Those are
that
great cigars.
debuted. I got one of hers the other night, and I brought a couple home. And
Nice.
Casa 1910 cigars.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know them.
I got a couple of
Mexican.
theirs. Very,
Yep.
very, very good cigars. And my wife doesn't smoke a lot, and she tried one, and she was like, "Hey, you got to grab a couple more of those and bring them home." So that was a
What?
really good cigar. But Karen Berger,
Win. That's a win.
yeah, Karen Berger, I've always wanted to meet her, and I posted it on my Instagram, and I guess she saw it, and she sent me a little message in the comments saying thank you for the shout out on my cigars. Great cigars by her with Fernandez, So if you
Yeah.
guys haven't had her cigar line with them, check them out. But it's for Fuente Friday. Like I always say, we're always nice enough to shout out everybody else. As Carlito says, we're one big happy family, and it's all about love. So we like to spread the love. But hey, this is for Fuente Friday, and with Chevalier and
Absolutely.
Mel, and this is what
Yeah.
we do when we don't have anything to do. We get on here and talk chit.
I love
We
it.
have
It's
chit
great.
talk. This is what
Chit
we
talk.
do. Yeah.
So
And I'm
speaking
getting.
of chit,
Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, go
I
ahead,
was
buddy.
saying, well, I was saying, speaking of chit talk, but this is Friday's final draw, and I mean, we're getting down to our hour, so I'm thinking maybe it's time for Friday's final thought of the final draw.
Oh, chit.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Well, you know what? I tell you what, I'm gonna keep it simple because I was so busy thinking about the fact that we didn't have a guest that I didn't really have a final draw tonight. But I always got something in the back of my head, so I'm gonna do it from the
yeah.
thoughts of a classic man that I posted this morning. It was really simple. There's four basic things you need to do in the cigar lifestyle to really enjoy it, and you can do it anytime. That's smoke the cigar, sip the whiskey, sing to the music, and savor some great cuisine. That's not only the thought of the last draw, but that's the thought of the classic man, me, Chevalier, and that's also known as the Chevalier lifestyle. If you can take those things, they're all encompassing. It doesn't matter what brand of cigar, or what type of whiskey or spirit you like, what matter music you like. It all creates a vibe, and the cigar lifestyle is about a vibe filled with love, camaraderie, and our love for the leaf. And so, you know what? Take some time, get out this weekend, smoke a cigar, sip a little whiskey, sing a little music, and savor some cuisine. Enjoy the Chevalier lifestyle. And this is for Fuente Friday. Chevalier and Melanie Cisco. And that was the thoughts of the last draw for the night.
I love it. It's fantastic. Well, there you go. You've had it. Oh, and Aldo just popped in.
What?
Woo!
What's going on?
That guy is a true Fuente lover. I appreciate him. Big bunches. Mucho gracias. Is I
I
can say
gotta,
that,
I'm,
I guess.
I gotta send Carlito a message and tell him I need some more Opus X.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get that done. We're gonna make that done.
Give me some Opus X's, man. I wanna. I also, hey, tell us the website where you go on to buy the Opus gear, the humidors and the lighters and there's so
Oh
much stuff on
yeah.
there. I look at that stuff all the time and I can never remember the name of the website. So why don't you shout that out?
All right, so you guys, if you're looking for the sweatshirts and t-shirts and all this stuff that I wear, you definitely can go to arturofuente.com. I think it's slash store. But if you even just go to the website and you click that menu button, you go to merchandise, you can buy everything that you possibly desire. Also, if you're looking for some really amazing, luxurious Opus X wear, you can go to Opus X Society. Now,
That's
Opus
it.
X Society, yeah, Opus X Society is uh, created and run by Manny Iriarte. He is an amazing artist, and him and his clan is doing an amazing job about getting their stuff into B&Ms. But if you can't find it in your local B&M, you can go to their website and also purchase all the gear. I'm talking, this stuff is incredible.
Yes, it
It
is.
is got class, it has style, it is for the man who, I mean, the duffel bags are fabulous. So if you guys don't know, definitely go check out their website, Opus X Society. You can Google it or you can go look up their Instagram, which they have their link there. It's Opus X Society. So, or I believe it's Instagram at OX Society, but go check them out and go check out their website. They have some amazing stuff. So definitely don't, it's just incredible. He's such a great artist. We love Manny to death, and also Dave and Mike and everybody who works with them is a fabulous. Ooh, and even oh yeah. Anyways, so moving on. So
Oh shit! I was
oh
saying
shit.
that. Oh shit! We got a blooper. Oh shit!
They have a beautiful lady that also works, but I don't want to get her name wrong, so I'm just gonna say,
Try
yeah,
it. Try it.
she's
Try
beautiful.
it.
No, we're gonna move on. So yeah, definitely go check them out, and they have a lot of stuff. If you guys are a super Opus X fan, you're gonna love their stuff. So there's all kinds of nice, fashionable, and luxurious. Really, it's really for the luxury, kind of guy, and I like that. I think that's really cool. So I like their
Yeah,
style.
that sounds pretty good. And you
You know,
also, if you
though,
guys they get a chance, tell them to cruise over to chevalierlife.com and check
there you
out those
go.
personalized humidors. We do personalized humidors where we can put any image, any logo, anything you like. We'll design it on the humidor for you. So definitely check
I
us
know.
out.
I
Check
think
us
I'm gonna
out.
have to get this background put on a humidor for me. I kind of like
I'll do it. They just send it to me. Send it to me, and I'll make it. I make those myself, and we'll put something together for you. So send it on
Right?
over. I still need to. I'm still trying to design you a special little Cisco Kid T-shirt.
I know, but I think I might. What I would be better would be a bathing suit, a one piece bathing suit with the Chevalier. Like that would be
I tell
amazing. I
you
think.
what. I tell you what you do. I tell you what. I'm gonna say it right here on the show. You go pick the bathing suit. You go pick it out because I've been close to you and I see you and I'm good at looking at a woman and telling her size. But I've gotten old enough and wise enough to know that you don't want to make that mistake and pick the wrong one. So you go pick the bathing suit. You pick it out and send it to me, and I'll make it. I'll design
Oh, I
something
love
and I'll
it.
put it on the bathing suit for you, and I'll put my face like right here.
Oh my
I'll
God,
put the
your face. That's
Chevalier
great.
face on there right here across the front.
Everybody will be jealous of that. They'll be like, "You're actually wearing his face on your bathing suit."
Or
Wait, I
either,
would have
or
put
either
my
I'll
face.
just write Chevalier right across here. I'll write
I
Chevalier
think
right
that,
across
yeah.
there in cursive.
And then
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
back of it, it's like sit. enjoy. What is it? Sip, smoke,
But
and
smoke,
sip, savor,
sip,
and
sing, and savor.
there
Smoke,
you
sip,
go.
sing, and savor. You know, or I just put savor. Just put put
Then I
savor.
might, but then they might start following me behind there. We gotta,
What? Come on, they already following you behind. But
that's
if I tell you the stuff that people say in my inbox when they see me post a picture with you, I'm like, what? She's a good girl. Don't say that. She's a cigar
yes,
aficionada.
nada. Well, I love that. All right. Well, you know what? This is so much fun. I love being on here every Friday night. And I really appreciate all of you sticking around, hanging out with us
Yes.
too. I appreciate everybody that has shown me a lot of love lately. Listen, you can also show us a lot of love by following both of us. You can do Instagram at Chevalier, or give them your actual Instagram. Is that what it is?
It's at Chevalier_life. And
There you
every
go.
morning you'll get the thoughts of a classic band, and you'll get a cigar track of the day every morning
Nice.
on Chevalier Life, plus a lot of other stuff, you know, about cigars and the things that we sell. But check us out. We've got some great cigar wisdom and great cigar. They're starting to call me the cigar DJ now.
I like it. I think
So
that's
give you
cool.
guys a little tidbit. Follow tonight. Tomorrow will be Blue Eyed Soul Saturday. So I don't know what I'm playing. I'll decide in the morning, but it's probably gonna be some Hall and Oates, or I may go back with some Steve Perry or
I
Ambrosia or
like
something.
it.
It's gonna be something, maybe a little CCR, but it's gonna be it's Blue Eyed Soul Saturday every Saturday on Chevalier Life. So check us out.
I I think you're gonna have to make a shirt, the tie dye shirt with your face on it, because they are digging your shirt tonight.
Well, you know what? So I'm actually I just made some tie dye T-shirts. I actually just did that the other day, and you know, I was leery about it at first because I keep telling you I'm not a very stylish guy, you know. But I actually made some tie dye
I think
T-shirts
you're just
the other
modest.
day. Yeah, you know I'm a little shy now. I'm a little
But
shy.
so you
We'll
guys,
do that.
yeah, I think that you guys, hey, if they ask for it, he will make it. You know, it's like you
Send me a
what is it?
message. Send me a message
You
on
build it, they
Chevalier
will
Life.
come.
Yeah, if you guys request it, if there's something that you request in particular, send me a message to my inbox at Chevalier Life. When you follow, there's a link in the bio for chevalierlife.com. Take a look at all of our stuff. We have great apparel and accessories and the personalized humidors, but there's no limit to what we'll make for you. So definitely, if you have a question or anything, give us a shot. We'll make it happen. If you can
Absolutely.
conceive it, I'll make it happen. If you come
There
up
you
with it, I'll
go.
make it happen.
No, I don't know about that word conceive, but okay, we'll go with that.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I love it. All right, you guys, you can also follow me on Instagram at Lil Cisco Kid 21. Down there in the corner it is, and I'll have this updated with his as well, so next time you'll be able to see that easier. But happy Fuente Friday, and
Yes.
thank you again for joining us tonight, and we love it. Come here every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and if you can't watch us live, you can always come back to my page and check us out and watch the video. We're usually just shooting the chit, either with just us or we're
Shoot a
shooting the
chit.
chit with some interesting people. Usually
Yeah.
I like to bring on some interesting people on here too.
Oh
Oh, a
yeah. Oh
tie-dye
yeah.
shirt,
We
Opus X. I like
hey,
that.
hey, hey, that's a good idea, Mel. Let's put our heads together and
Hey,
make that happen.
hey,
I'm serious. I tell you what, that's a
hey.
great idea. That just hit me. A tie-dye shirt, Opus X style. It's
Now, how
gonna
to get
happen.
what's really would be cool is to get Carlito to wear that, which I'm sure that he would, but that would be really that would be
I
fun.
was thinking about making him a humidor. I was thinking about
Yeah,
making him a humidor. Just I've been messing around with one a little bit. I got a little design that I'm working on. I've been thinking about making both of you guys one. So
nice.
I've been so
I love
busy
it.
I haven't had time to sit there and play with it. But I actually have a design for both of you guys. I just got to get it done.
Ooh,
I actually
all
got to
right.
get
Well,
it done. So
don't
stay
tell
tuned,
him yet. Don't
everybody.
tell us yet. Hmm.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell him. He's not watching right now, I bet. So
You
he
don't
didn't
know
hear
that.
that.
You don't know
Yeah,
that.
because
You
he
don't know
might be watching.
that. Or
My
he'll watch it
inbox
whenever he gets time. You never know.
my inbox will be on fire. I'll be like, Chevalier, man, you're gonna make that box. I can't wait to see it.
Right? Now you're stuck. Now you have to make
Yeah.
it. You just announced it. I love it. All right. Well, thank you guys. And listen, be sure to catch the Professor Show this Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be with Hinke Kellner from Davidoff, or used to be Davidoff. So let me tell you, it's going to be a fabulous show. He's got a lot of great information, and we're all going to be on there. Well, at least me, Carlito, Jeremiah Merrifield, and your one and only, the Professor, Jose Blanco. So definitely
Yes.
tune in to that on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook or YouTube, actually. So either one, check it out. So, all right. Well, Chevalier, I am super, super excited. And I'm so happy that I got to shoot the chit with you tonight. And I can't wait to see us next Friday night as well.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for another opportunity for us to kick a little chit around on the
I
show.
love it. Oh my God.
We're
How
gonna
many ways can
kick
we
some
see
chit.
it?
Yeah, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
really
get you
talk a
some kick
whole
chit,
lot of chit next
chick
week. Just
kickers.
kick the chit around, you know. We're gonna kick the
And
chit
there's
around.
Karen right there, my woman. I love that woman.
Hi Karen,
Yeah,
how you doing?
and Rob Jones giving us the great show. Love it, love it. Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Rob. Thank you, brother.
All right, guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week.
Good
Bye.
night, everybody. Happy Fuente Friday.